Anyway, I love Derek White, Buffalo Soldier, big fan.
I'm guessing that's probably the only Buffalo Soldier that you would say that about. I thought that you were a Buffs hater.
Oh, Jamal Mosley.
Did he go to Colorado?
I believe so.
Oh, all right.
But no, yeah, not a big fan.
Not as bad as Iowa.
As a university, Colorado's way worse to me.
Really?
Yeah, the Buffs? Oh, burning. Yeah. Like, they talk about, like, in the 90s, you, like, couldn't drive a Nebraska
So who's
license
your worst? Who's the worst?
Creighton.
That's your least favorite, like, college team, like, sports.
My 2 children could say, I want to attend Creighton University, and I would say, I'm not helping you pay.
Wow, I don't understand that at all.
It's the
I
people.
root for Creighton when they're, like, I mean, when Nebraska plays them, I'd cheer for Nebraska, but it's like, I've never understood that. It's just like, why are they a rival? We don't really compete. We're not like in competition with each other on almost anything ever. Like basketball, they're almost always the only relevant school. Now
football's the only sport they don't have. We compete in everything else. They just beat us in baseball like 2 nights ago.
Yeah, but like they're not even in our conference. It's not like a team that we're vying for like, oh, we got to be better than Creighton this year. You know what I mean? Like that's not really an important thing outside of you just care about it.
No, that's like a real thing.
But people, I'm just saying the only
you need to be the best team in your state. Creighton gets to go play at Omaha for like the College World Series, but Nebraska doesn't.
As far as your season success goes, Creighton doesn't have a large bear. It's not like a division rival in NBA or in
I think Nebraska, Creighton, it's just tough because there's no football, but I'm pretty sure it's like most people have the same level of like, as like Iowa State or Kansas State.
Okay.
But at least I do.
Those guys are in the same, well, I guess Iowa and Iowa State aren't in the same conference, but at least they're both Power 5.
Creighton's like in
Power
the Big
6,
East, which is,
I guess, yeah, for
which
basketball.
Is Big East is just doesn't have football, but they do, but not all of them have football. Anyway, I think the reason my disdain for Creighton is so great is the Creighton fans that only like men's basketball. If you like Nebraska sports and everything else, and you just don't like Nebraska men's basketball and like Creighton men's basketball, I don't like you. If the only Nebraska sport you like is football because Creighton doesn't have it, you're fine by me. That's the J-screw, that's an acceptable, I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like bandwagon fans of anything ever. Like, it irritates me.
Yeah.
And that's just all they are. That's what all of the Creighton men's basketball only fans are. So if you're like, oh yeah, I hope Nebraska volleyball does well, but you want Nebraska men's basketball to lose, don't ever interact with me and tell me that piece of information.
I'm not that way. Like, I like Nebraska to beat Creighton when we play them, but if Creighton is like in the, like right now, like they're done now, but in this tournament, I was rooting for Creighton because it's like, they're in the same city I live in, and it's like, I identify with them being my local school.
Yeah, no, I will never have anything like that ever. Even if I move to Omaha and my next door neighbor is McDermott, there's no world. I will buy a preposterously large Nebraska flag and fly it as high as the city will let me if I move next to McDermott.
To most Creighton fans, I don't feel like they would even see that as an insult because most Creighton fans also like Nebraska.
All right, you McDermott on it.
That would probably get his attention.
Just kidding. I like McDermott as a coach. I think he's a really damn good coach. It just irritates me that he's the Creighton coach. He's like really good. Like, I'm a big fan of him, but that color of blue just pisses me off too now. Also, the thing that confuses me is I've seen this on Twitter since we're coping as Nebraska fans. Are like, they like show the side-by-side record of Nebraska versus Creighton and everything, and Nebraska wins everything that's not men's basketball. But then like they write football and say Creighton's too poor to have a football team. I'm like, I think you're confused on who goes to Creighton.
Yeah, that's a private school.
Where the poors, there's just more of us. That's the only difference. Like, they're not the poor ones.
The school as a whole, though, might be... I don't know if I don't know how this works exactly, but
it's a private school, so no.
Like, does that mean the school... Because, like, there's private schools in Lincoln that are, like, dirt poor. Like, the people who go there aren't dirt poor because they have to have money to go there. It's not like a public school. But, like, just because the students pay them to go there doesn't mean that they have a lot of money because they don't get any government funding because they're not a public school.
Yeah, I have not a single idea what the financials of Creighton look like.
Yeah, the student base has more money.
It's not a bunch of poors.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, I like how I said I needed to have this episode be efficient, and then we're talking about Creighton. It's fine.
Yeah, we got one more award to get through.
And it's the big one.
Yeah.